in the previous session, we have seen what is GST, how implementation came into picture, what is GST Council, and how the amendments in the Constitution has taken place. Now we are going to see another aspect of it, that is different types of GST. What are the different types of GST? In the second part of the unit, it is asked, what are the different types of GST? GST can be classified into four. What is the first one? CGST, otherwise Central GST. SGST, otherwise State GST. IGST, otherwise called Integrated GST. And UTGST, that is Union Territory GST. Now, these are the four different types of GST under GST. Now, let's look at it. IGST means Integrated GST, is levied by the central government when the location of the supplier of a goods or service and the place of consumption lies in different states. Now, for example, the producer or the supplier is from Maharashtra and it is supplied to Gujarat. In such situation, IGST comes into picture. The IGST so collected is subsequently divided between the state and the center. Now, this is the aspect of IGST. Now, let's look at it. CGST, Central Goods and Service Tax, otherwise Central GST, is collected under GST regime that is applicable on intra-state, within the same state. If it is Maharashtra, Maharashtra. The CGST is governed by CGST Act. The revenue earned from CGST is collected by central government. That means that part of the GST it goes for, let's say I'm producing some product and selling in Maharashtra itself. That means a part of the GST is called CGST. Now, second part of it is called SGST, otherwise State GST, is levied by the state on goods and other services that are purchased or sold within the state. It is governed by SGST Act. The revenue earned through SGST is solely claimed by the respective state. That means if Maharashtra is charging certain percentage on certain goods and services, that money is collected and given to the Maharashtra government and for the welfare activities in Maharashtra. Now, Union Territory Goods and Service Tax, otherwise called UTGST, is the counterpart of SGST. There are various union territories are there. In the union territories, UTGST will be levied and that money is going to union territory. Now, when you look at the picture, you can see GST, when concerned with the central government, there are directly charged is intra-state transaction, which is called IGST. When there is within the state or a union territory, then it is coming under CGST and SGST. In one product, when you are buying, there will be two components, that is CGST and SGST, otherwise UTGST and CGST. Now, let's look at the various rates. When it was introduced in 2017, there was a category of items which comes under 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. Majority of the consumable products were considered under the basket of 0%, including food grains, other things. Now, like oil, mustard oil, other consumable items included in 5%. Processed food was considered as 12%. Other requirements like toiletries, refrigerator, smartphone, etc., were added as 18%. Now, 18% means most of the states, 9% comes under CGST and 9% comes under SGST. And some other, especially luxury items, it comes under 28%. But every now and then reforms have been taken place. Some of the items were added, some of the items were removed. Mostly it is added and the GST rates went up. Now, food items like paneer, curd, etc. was added 5%, especially those who are packed. Now, hotel tariff up to 1,000 per day was added 12%. Now, Tetra Pak and other products or banking services, there also 18% is added. There are certain items are exempted like food grains. Unpacked items were treated as 0%, whereas packed item went up to 5%. So the changes have been happening over a period of time regarding GST rates. Now, if I have a quick review of what we have studied, there are 4 types of taxes under GST. That is 4 parts, or we can say 4 types of GST: CGST, SGST, IGST, UTGST, where CGST is a central GST, so goods and service taxes, SGST, state goods and service taxes, IGST, integrated goods and service taxes. When there is a transaction between 2 states happening, IGST takes place. Then UTGST, like any states in the union territory, also charges certain amount of taxes, that is called UTGST. And there are different rates from 0, 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%.